education. And today is Education Day. Or should I say, Christian Education Day. Or should I say, Adventist Education Day. But beyond all of the above, Biblical Education Day. For you see, biblical education cannot be institutionalized. Learning about God goes beyond the four walls. Jim Peterson, in his book, The Church Without Walls, says God cannot be compartmentalized. You cannot put him in a classroom at Bethel College, at Heidelberg College, at Solusi University, at Rusangu. God does not belong in a classroom. We have to break the walls. God, biblical education, is that which God weaves into a DNA. You walk around with it. Girl gets married and goes to another family, carrying the biblical education. Children go to tertiary. They don't carry their churches with. They don't carry their schools where they come from, Adventist schools. But they carry with them biblical education that Daniel had and his friends had in chapter 1. You carry that with you. When parents are not there, young person, you draw from the reservoir of biblical education, and that sustains you. Surrounded by darkness, out there as an exile in a secular tertiary institution, that which is woven, drilled into you, sometimes from your mother's womb, from kindergarten, you carry that with you. And so the king says, bring them. Bring them. And the young man stepped forward. For in them, there was something nobody could take away. There was something of value that nobody could take away. They came and they stood. They stood. It was like Isaiah chapter 6. Here am I, Lord. Here am I, sent me. They stood there without fear or favor. They stood there. They qualified. No one else could be found. For they had biblical education. They were taught from the lap of their mothers and their fathers. Even though the chapter starts dark, it lightens up. It lightens up. It moves from hopelessness, from a situation of exile, and it rises from the ashes of indignity like a phoenix into a chapter of hope. For there was found young men who were blameless. There was found young men who were good looking. There was found young men who were gifted in wisdom, who had knowledge. There was found young men who knew their way around the language, the exclusive language of a small preserve of intellectuals in Babylon. They stood and said, we here